Go visiting with Huell Howser, and we'll speed to the South Bay to enjoy the Brotherhood Raceway. The public is invited, so let's drag. Possible through a generous grant from the Ralph M. Parsons Foundation.
Well, it's Sunday afternoon. We're here on Terminal Island, and I'm here with Big Willie. Nice to meet you, sir.
Pleased to meet you.
Now, explain to everybody exactly where we are and what we're going to be seeing this afternoon.
Well, you're in Los Angeles, on the Los Angeles side of Terminal Island in the port of Los Angeles. And what you're seeing, people from all the neighborhoods, young and old, black, white, brown, and yellow, male and female, coming together to have fun here in Los Angeles.
Now, where are we exactly? What is this place right here?
This is the Brotherhood Raceway Park in Los Angeles. And True Wheels, which we have told President Clinton, you can't use basketball. You got to use wheels, because the majority of the people identify with wheels, and we are bringing the community of Southern California back together.
Right here on this drag strip.
That's right. We are number one in stopping the violence and increasing the peace.
Now, is this the only drag strip in Los Angeles, in the city of Los Angeles?
In the city of Los Angeles, this is the only raceway park.
And so it's legal here.
It's legal. We are legal. The street racers are street racing legal.
It's also loud.
That's right. It's loud. And I like what one citizen said. They'd rather hear the roar of racing motors than to hear gunfire. Well, I like that.
It makes sense, and we're going to kind of set out and see what's going on here. I don't know much about this. This is kind of new to me, but I'm looking forward to what we're going to find out here today. You think we're going to have a good day?
Yes. It's run what you brung and tow what you blow.
Run what you brung and tow what you blow.
That's it. It's all about fun. It's all about everybody caring about everybody. In other words, peace to L.A.
Now, here's a guy from the Sheriff's Department. What are you doing here?
I'm down here to race some of these street races. I've kind of made a challenge to get these guys off the streets, come on down here to the track of races, and if they race me, they won't get a ticket.
Well, let's look at the car. Now, this is what you race in. This is a pretty fancy-looking car. How fast does it go?
Goes about 128 miles an hour in about a little over 10 seconds.
Really?
Yeah, it runs real strong. It's a naturally aspirated V6 engine. It's a 6-cylinder.
What's the reaction of the people out here when they see somebody from the Sheriff's Department driving up with a car like this and actually going out there and dragging with them?
Well, it's such an unusual sight for them to see, and they all want to say, here's a chance to race against a real cop and a police car, and they all want to race. So I say, come on. So I try to come down at least once a month. I make 5-6 passes a night for them, and I probably 20 match races on an ongoing basis, that if I won once and they win the next week, it's ongoing. So we've got 3 or 4 regular match races each week, and then we got Slick Rick is always after me. Benny and his Ford always after me. So they got the mini races, and even the guys on the bikes want a piece of me.
So it's a friendly rivalry going here.
Definitely a friendly rivalry. We always getting our picture in the paper together. And hey, the more the merrier. It's get the racers off the streets, get them down here to the track.
Do you think anything really positive comes out of this experience for these people?
Definitely. I mean, there's still some street racing going on, but a lot of it's being done here now.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of streets that are safer now because all the racers are down here. They've got a place to go. It's great that the mayor's office is helping keep this track open. That's what we really need.
Now, you told me you're getting ready to race, and you're going to be right over there. And when you start off, you said your car is going to...
Hopefully it'll do a nice wheel stand. They just laid down some new asphalt, so it's a little slippery, but we're going to lower the tire pressure, and we'll get a nice little wheel stand for you.
From the Sheriff's Department, but it's all legal.
Yeah, it's all legal down here. You can run what you brung.
Okay, what's going on over here? Where are we right now?
Well, we're at the starting line here at Brotherhood Raceway, and we're waiting for these vehicles here to stage.
Boy, look at this. There's a lot of burning rubber here.
Oh, yeah, we're melting the tires, getting them nice and sticky, so we got lots of traction.
So they do this on purpose to get the tires ready
Right, so they grip the asphalt and they're ready to take down the road and get as fast as they can go.
Okay, now what's your job here? What are we going to see?
My job here is to start the vehicles, getting them up on the starting line. We have what we call the Christmas tree here, and we have the two lights pre-staged and staged. Now, we got the car on the right-hand side is all ready to go. Okay. And we're waiting for the car on the left-hand side to get staged. He's staged, and now I flip the switch.
Okay, Louis, watch this. There they go. So as soon as they see that green light, they're off.
That's right, although we have some problems where sometimes they'll jump the gun and they'll red light.
Yeah.
And then the other person wins.
So is this, you're one of the officials right here?
Yes, I am. I'm starter.
You're waiting to make sure they're perfectly lined up?
Right, they're not cheating. They got their safety belts on. They got their helmets if they're going too fast.
What do you mean not cheating?
Well, you have what they got a rolling start. And they'll get up to the light and they'll get ready to go, and they'll watch me as I'm flipping the switch, and they'll count down a second and a half before it hits the green light, and then they'll jam.
That is a loud car. Look at this one, Louis, this green one.
It's actually one of the few cars that are loud ones. We have a lot louder ones, actually.
Oh, that's the sheriff's car.
That's the deputy sheriff.
Oh, wow, here he goes.
Now he's putting VHT down on the tires to make them extra sticky. Because sometimes burning them on the asphalt just won't work.
Oh, look, I see what they're doing. They're putting this...
VHT down on the track.
This liquid on the tires to make them...
Sticky.
Sticky.
It's a type of a resin compound.
Well, the sheriff's deputy told us that he was going to do a...
Oh, he'll lift the front tires off the ground. Oh, yeah. Oh, almost got it.
Get ready, Louis. Come on down here. We're going to get him. Coming right off here. Whoa. Do you ever think it might be a good idea to wear earplugs out here?
I do wear earplugs for the real high ones. The real loud ones, I'll stick my finger in the ear and then flip the switch.
You mean this isn't loud?
No, mine's louder.
Oh, boy, look at that. You can feel the energy here. Okay, here we go, Louis, right over here. And the deputy sheriff wins.
There's the green light, sheriff wins.
What?
There's the green light at the far end. It tells you who won.
The sheriff won.
Oh, the sheriff won.